Hello houseplant friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna chill. We're gonna relax. I know I've been doing, oh, hold on, there's a homework thing open. I know that we've been doing these desk videos a lot. I haven't exactly been sitting over there. I like being over here a lot. I like my mic. I've added more plants to my desk. And these ones do need to go in my greenhouse, but I'm just enjoying having the plants in my immediate vicinity. The first thing I want to address is that, yes, today there was an earthquake. A lot of you have been messaging me about it on Instagram. I just want to say thank you so much for your concern. Everything is okay. I actually caught it on camera. I was filming an ad I'm doing for NOOT, and in the middle of filming it, this happened. Chris! Chris! There's an earthquake. Yeah. Help me move the plants down from the top. It comes and goes.
You were just shaking the bed.
No, I thought it was someone going upstairs, but...
Calm down.
I think it's over. That was quick. There was a really, really big shake, and then it slowed down, and then there was a big one. That's crazy. I've never experienced an earthquake before.
Me neither.
Sorry to wake you up so quick. I just didn't know how long it would last. That was crazy. That was just an earthquake. What the heck? So yeah, it was really weird, and I couldn't focus for the next couple of hours, so I just watched Merlyn and tried to calm down. For those of you who are also watching it with me, right now I am on season 4, episode 1. I'm 30 minutes into it. I have to watch them in 30-minute bursts because I don't often have an hour to sit down and watch an entire episode, which sucks, but it was a lot. My plants were starting to tip off the shelves, specifically the cacti on my very top shelf. So we immediately went and grabbed them and moved them on the ground. Other than that, everything was okay. I guess for us, the news says that we only experienced a 4-point magnitude versus in Stanley, which is kind of in the mountains. It's northwest of Boise. It was a 6.5 over there. After it happened, all of our neighbors went outside and hung out and mingled as if coronavirus wasn't a thing, which I understand people completely forgetting about it, especially after an earthquake. But yeah, it was crazy. It was my first earthquake I've ever experienced. My neighbors upstairs are very, very loud, and the first bit of creaking I heard was coming from what sounded like the stairs right there. So I was like, wow, my neighbors are being very loud running up to their apartment. But then all the plants started shaking, and I started to kind of hear the plants almost fall off the shelf. It was weird. It was fun, but only because nothing bad happened. I've always wondered what an earthquake would be like to experience. I'm glad that the one that I've experienced wasn't so bad. And then I guess that there was a couple of aftershocks that have happened. I haven't felt anything. I've heard people claim that there's 2 aftershocks and that they were 2-point, but I didn't feel anything. So it must have been very localized in the mountain area. If you guys were in a place where you could feel it, I hope that you are okay and you're not too fazed by it. What I'm actually more fazed about is the reason I'm kind of in this weird mood right now is that the Covid Taskforce for the United States released today their projections of the death toll that we're looking at, and on the moderate side what it's going to look like and what it's going to look like if people don't social distance, and it's just terrifying. So I'm just in this weird mood, and all I want to do is look at ferns. I'm obsessed with ferns. They're my new begonia, I think, and my new cactus. I get these little tiny obsessions. There's these plants that I like all of the time, like philodendron and anthuriums and monstera, but I get these little obsessions with calathea and cacti and right now ferns, and I thought we could address my fern obsession and just look into it a little bit and like see what I like and whatever. So I have a bunch of these tabs up, and they are these different ferns that I kind of think are awesome. And I thought we could start off with Platycerium, which is this amazing genus, basically, of staghorn ferns. There's like 17 to 19 different fern species. Different articles I read tell me different things, like Wikipedia says 17, but other articles, or Wikipedia says 19, but certain articles say 17. I'm not sure who to believe, probably not Wikipedia. Platycerium are the staghorn species, and they grow in the polypod family, Polypodiaceae, which is like the coolest name I've ever heard. Let's just jump into the polypod family. I was looking at these yesterday with my friend Hannah. We were on FaceTime, and I was just scrolling through all these ferns and showing her all these ferns, and the one thing she told me is she learned that she hates them. Well, I'm gushing to her about all these different staghorn ferns that I like. So this is what I saw yesterday. A couple of these are awesome, and a couple of them suck. Let's address the one that sucks first. This is Platycerium madagascariense, and these are terrifying. Look at that. So like I have issues with a certain way that things look, and this is, I'm not gonna tell you because I don't want anyone to send me pictures of it, because I actually break out in hives and I have to like take a Benadryl and take a shower and like take a bunch of medicine to get my reaction to calm down. It's like an actual phobia I have, but this reminds me of it. It's just similar enough that it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I can adore its beauty and its geometrical shape and the way that it grows. Like, I'm clearly able to look at these images without freaking out, but it's just like the most alien looking brain-like thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's just kind of crazy. Ooh, that's insane. Then there is my favorite one that I have learned. Platycerium grande is beautiful. This thing makes my heart flutter. I will not be able to pick out exactly which ones of these are Platycerium grande, but because I'm like still learning all of this. But this is like, it's the lily pad shape. One of my awesome, amazing friends, I can't tell you her name because she's like an anonymous page on Instagram, but it's at the Rainy Jungle. She has one of these and it's called lily pad, and you can tell lily pad your secrets and lily pad will like give you advice, right? And it's a Platycerium grande and it's beautiful. I mean, look at the way it grows, and then it throws these hands out. It's just like jazz hands, baby. Here's one. This is amazing. They're expensive. It's like $45 if you try to get it on eBay. I am buying one from a store right now, and I won't tell you because y'all are gonna go and grab it out from under me, but I want it. But yeah, the store is selling it for a pretty good price, like very, very affordable for anyone really. And it's, oh, look at that. It's just beautiful. It reminds me of like, okay, you know, in what is it? It's Forest Spirit in Princess Mononoke. Like the little ones down here, and then like the big old ones up there, which is like this, like the little ones here, and then like the big old ones up there. I really just want it to stay small like this though. This is what it looks like before it's thrown out all of its hands. It's just a little lily pad, and it's so cute. I just love it. I think it's amazing. Then there's other ones. This is the one that everyone pretty much knows as the regular staghorn fern. This one and elkhorn are like the two. They're different, but yeah, how incredible is that? That is just like, oh, how does something grow like that and just be a plant? They're just like these big, like, almost like they look as cool as the headdresses that Native Americans used to wear. That's what they remind me of. Like, this is where your head would go. Oh, they're so beautiful. Sometimes Mick Mittenmeyer posts, here's Platycerium grande hanging out. I think Mick Mittenmeyer, when he goes on travels, he'll find these like natural ones that are just doing their thing in the wild, and he posts pictures of them, and they're so cool. Look at it, and it's fuzzy. How could you not just adore that? The cool thing about staghorn ferns is that they like self-procreate. There's like a male part and a female part, and they're both just like open all the time, and they just like keep each other going. The dead parts always look crazy. You're not supposed to remove them when they start to die. You're supposed to leave them. I wonder if this is superbum or grande. How do I tell the difference? I want to know. Oh, look at how expensive. But that's also Australia, so everything's more expensive in Australia. A couple of the other fern species I'm very into right now is Maidenhair Fern, and then there's also Phlebodium, which you guys should recognize. There's Pteris hemionotis, which is the heartleaf fern. I can't find more of the hemionotis plants. Like when you type that in, the only thing that comes up is heartleaf fern. But I want to look into maidenhair ferns just a little bit because there are quite a variety of really, really cool maidenhair ferns. They're not all the same. So there are, let's see if we can find it. There is one type that comes in with pink leaves and it fades to green as it grows in. Here we go, boom. So it's called Adiatum tenarum scotum roseum, which is incredible. I mean, look at that. One of my patrons showed me this plant on Discord and I lost it. I immediately knew I had to have it, so I may or may not have purchased one, but it's fine. Everything is fine. We're all stuck inside, so plants make us happy. Look at this, look at this. That looks like magic. It looks so dainty and just like, excuse me, who let you do that? Pinterest is a great place to look at plants, by the way. If you guys haven't explored Pinterest to try to find new wishlist plants, it's an amazing place. Let me know if you want to see a Pinterest plant video. There are also, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but like there's mature leaves and immature leaves. Like the flat ones are immature, but then there's some that are like super, super ribbed like this, and those are like more mature. Then they have these ones that kind of like grow out in a circle, and it's just like come down. I don't know. Definitely my favorite is any maidenhair that looks fluffy and pillowy like this. And I have mine. Should I go get my ferns real quick? All right, my friends are here. I have my little maidenhair. This is my autumn fern, and then my elkhorn. I think this is an elkhorn staghorn. I'm not sure. I wish I knew. I got it at Edwards and all it said was staghorn. Got new little leaves coming out though. Oh, so good. So good. These ones are beautiful too. Oh, just surround myself with plants at my desk. Just fill every space and just try to see over the foliage to try to like do my work. Oh, they're so good. Look at that. How could you just look at the veining, the shape? It looks like a heckin' green little flower petal and it just floats. They look like they're just floating. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna burst into tears. This is all I want to do is just look at ferns. I've been doing this for the past 3 days and just talking my friend Hannah's ear off about how much I love these ferns so much. Oh, this one's variegated. Are you kidding me? Look at it. Oh my god. It's a horrible quality picture, but check that out. Beautiful. Amazing. Amazing. I really like the Phlebodium. Those are the bluefoot ferns. That's the family that the bluefoot ferns belong to. Look at that. That's not even a bluefoot fern. This is a different one. I believe this is blue star. Yeah, blue star fern. Oh, it's so good. It looks so good. And then the bluefoot ferns have these like little like trilobed. I'm not sure. I need this one though. I don't have this yet. Oh, I forgot a fern. You make me so happy. I need to give them more humidity though. I definitely do not have the atmosphere right to take care of you guys, as I can see from your little crispy edged leaves, but I love you nonetheless. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Reminds me of phlebotomists though, which kind of freaks me out. I get pricked a lot because I have to go to the hospital a lot for my kidney stones. Oh my goodness. I just want to know everything about ferns and I just want to take care of them. This is sad. This is sad news. We'll just look at it on here. Oh, look at that. So good. That's my video. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for relaxing with me. I know that this video wasn't super long, but it's just like midnight and I'm tired and kind of in a weird mood and I want to actually get to scroll through some new fern stuff, not just stuff I've already learned. I hope you enjoyed seeing my mini little fern collection of my maidenhair, my autumn fern, my staghorn, and my bluefoot fern. I'm glad that today we learned about the blue star fern. I'm very excited to add that to my collection when I can go out to nurseries when all this is over. If you guys want to support me even more than you already do as being my #RealOnes, you can become a patron. It is the first link in the description and it helps out so much. There's 5 categories, the $1, the $3, the $5 the $10 and the $20. The $1 gets you on the exit card that you're seeing right now, and the $3 and up gets you in the Discord, which is where we do all our fun stuff. Today I had a private plant sale just for my patrons. Congratulations us, we hit 60 patrons I think yesterday. Today. We hit 60 patrons today, and it's such a great, beautiful, small community. So if you're interested in things like private sales, playing Animal Crossing together, just chatting throughout the day. We didn't get to chat today, which honestly is probably why I'm feeling a little blue, because I didn't get to hang out with anyone. But normally we chat, but today I had classes. So yeah, that's the first link in the description, and it's where all of the extra stuff happens. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. And other than that, thanks for hanging out with me. If you want to be an extra cool person, please go watch my last 2 videos. They didn't do as great with the algorithm. If you want to go show them some extra love, that would help out so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave me video recommendations. I really need them. I'll probably actually do them this time when you recommend them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.